Alright, so welcome back everybody to some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Today we're going to continue. Oh crap, what month is this? They don't have the months numbered, at least not by mission. I forget what month the game actually starts in. But as usual, first of the month, we always explore. Let us... She's not here yet. Give the switch a minute, it needs to chug a little bit.
A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
The dialogue, very nice. For this month, since we have oh great, there's more DLC quests. Yeah, what is... This Switch controller is going to give me a heart attack. I swear if something about it is broken. Have you ever been in the sauna?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Who are you? Talk to the sauna boss to access it. Here we go.
Hey there.
You invite someone to join you at the sauna where you'll both strengthen your bond and improve your physical condition. Relax without overheating. You'll see improved results in faculty training or instruction you receive during this moon. There are two options. Stay longer warms them up, while choosing increased steam warm them up a lot. Okay. The gauge will fill up as the unit gets warmer. The goal is to reach the black line. They share a close bond, they'll become relaxed and glow before you even get to it. Characters oh, nice. Okay, if a protagonist leaves the sauna feeling refreshed as a glow about them, they'll see improved results from faculty training or instruction. Okay. So it's just free points for whoever you want. I see. I don't know if you could do it multiple times a day. Well, we'll save that for just a little bit, just because I actually want to do some stuff for this month. We have quests from Rhea and Sedith. I don't even remember what these are. There's not really much to do faculty training for at the moment anyway.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you.
No, he's reasonably happy to see me.
It seems he has gone off
And
somewhere.
there it goes.
If he is not in his room,
Alright, quest.
I have something to ask of you.
This is for
I have
Gerald.
something to ask of you.
Maintaining your training. Okay. Yeah, I've been battling, don't you worry.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
Alright.
May I
Herbal remedies.
May I ask a favor of you?
And you have to have her join you for tea. Okay. Wow, just merely talking to her begins it. Okay.
I'm pleased to have been invited.
Would you like some tea, milady? That shit is scalding, by the way. Man, I wish we had some cookies. The view from the bridge.
Yes.
You seem well.
Yes.
The existence of sure.
Have you grown accustomed to living in the monastery?
I hate this part. Why, yes, Lady Rhea, I quite love it here, under your guidance and tutelage. Praise. Oh my god. Sip tea. Wait, so you're supposed to disagree?
How quickly
This is the worst mechanic in the whole game.
However,
Nothing about it makes any sense. Hey, do you like living here? Well, no. What? This fucking game, man. Faculty training? What a meme this game is. Like, seriously. Do you like living here? No, it sucks. That's the valid answer, by the way. That's what they want you to hear. Oh shit, Leon. So weird seeing the Black Eagle crest next to her name.
I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Alright, thank you. My star pupil. Oh, we might be able to recruit Catherine, maybe. I forget. It's one of these months. You can't. Oh my god, this controller. Don't do this.
He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
No, not yet. Do we have to go back and talk to him? We do. Well, what if we just go directly to the graveyard? Well, I'm already here. It's a little too late.
We're back? Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
Please.
Very well.
Discern Geralt's whereabouts. Cool. Oh my god, how many quests? Yo, the DLC is nuts for this game. Blacksmith? Oh shit, the blacksmith is here now.
Help me out?
Alright, cool. We need to find the iron welding material. Help me! Help me, please! Alright, cool.
Knew I could count on you.
Blacksmith is literally the most important person here. Because now we can forge... I think we have a couple of broken things, right? Yeah, so for instance, we could forge this. Because my professor level is so high, we could start skipping steps.
Is this it?
Let's forge it into a steel lance. Let's see. Forge her thing into an iron axe. I think the iron axe plus is better because you keep the good hit.
There you go.
And I really want to make sure that she actually hits who she's trying to. 100 accuracy. No, for Petra, we want her to... I mean, she's going to crit.
Is this it?
So
There you go.
let's give her the most damage we can. Bows, we definitely want to fix up.
Is this
Make
it?
an iron
There
bow
you
plus. Steel lance, iron bow. Oh no, do I not have enough? Oh shit.
go. Come back anytime.
Can I buy smithing stones yet? I forget who sells them. That might be this dude's quest, I think, is to get smithing stones.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's his quest, is
Please
to get
come
smithing
again.
stones, so I can't do that yet. What I do need to do while I'm here is... Oops. Yes.
What do you require?
Replenish. We need to make sure that everybody has a
Very well.
battalion. That's the actual important thing we need to do. You kind of only need to do this once in the game. It depends how much you actually want to use it and get away with it. Doesn't have to be a ton. It's just something that's important for most characters to do. And I know I'm not the one really to be talking about it, considering I flat out refuse to level up authority on most of my characters. At least on normal mode, it's not that required. So we're a little bit lucky in that regard. But really, authority would be something worth leveling on most characters. If you weren't going to like flex them into a whole bunch of different roles. So we have a bunch of Saros mercenaries. We could just give a bunch of Saros mercenaries. It'd be probably better for him to have Stride, but I think we already... Oh, here we go. Sort by authority? Oh, no. Yeah, just do default. I just gotta realize you can scroll past. Kingdom Lance, Group Lance attack is pretty good. Blue Lion Knights, I'm not sure where we get those from. Alliance Duelists, Alliance Brawlers. And then here's a bunch of ones I never use. Poison Tactic. Detonate a Toxic Barrel. A bunch of pirates. There must be a cap for how many of these you could hold. Why did I get so many of these? Sure, we'll level that. You know what? It's actually probably good to level up a few different ones. Alright, I want to use that. Straight line right down the middle. I have to remember that healers can use the big heal. We are literally never going to use a net, so whatever we give her doesn't really matter. Lowly bandits. Lowly thieves. Here, we'll give her poison tactic because that'll be hilarious. It's a surprise tool that will help us later, my friends. Oh, we need something that flies for her. Can you? No, you can't. I don't think we have anything that works for her. No. Okay. Lorenz actually gets bonus damage if you use him in conjunction with any. So I'm actually going to give him this because I'm going to make him a caster this time. You know, you just got to mix it up a little bit. See how things go. Give him the poison tactic. There's no real higher plan for me. This menu is kind of cumbersome to really go through because there's a lot to give people. And, you know me, sometimes I'm really a hit with you know what? This is actually pretty good, but it is low hit. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Sometimes I really like menus, sometimes I don't. I think they're awful. It really kind of varies based on the game and what I'm playing and how I'm feeling about it. So I'm not going to totally hold it against this game. It's just, you know.
Why is that perhaps... I would like to have more...
Okay.
Might you help me with
fishing.
a favor?
Oh, no, it's not. This is the introduction to the statues. My bad. Let's get the other mission from over here.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
I can sense it. What do we have for her? Bravery herbs.
Thank you.
And then the other one is... I don't remember what the other one is. There's two specific kinds of herbs that you could give to people.
Sweet, sincerely.
The ones for drowsiness?
Not damaged. Are you using magic? I've heard you.
Okay. Lightning herbs.
I appreciate your...
Maybe that changes based on who's actually in your class. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Or not really think about it. I have to check my own video because there's no way I'm ever gonna... I'm not replaying some of these paths for a long time. Exotic feather. At least this time it's a little bit fresh because we get the DLC mixed in.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is her grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. So smart. Wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She
So
died
touching.
right after you were born. She wasn't
And
able
then
to spend
bad
much
news.
time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her.
Ooh.
In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Don't worry, that's not foreshadowing or anything. There's nothing really to learn at all.
You have my thanks.
You have my thanks. Citri Eisner. This grave is freshly tended. Did they have her name here without the DLC? I actually don't think it was there without the DLC. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm seeing stuff that wasn't there. Look, I'm tired as hell, alright? Why are you not in the marketplace?
Professor, I've been hearing about you a lot lately. Word on the street is you wield some amazing sword. If you ever want to sell it to me, I pay top G.
Top
Just
G.
kidding. Sorta. It's, not for sale, is it?
I can't wait for Anna to be like an actual starring character.
Hey, how about a favor?
What? Oh, we get more. I guess she just gives you this every month. Alright, well now we're at the part. What is there even really to do? We feed people, and then we really only need to explore maybe once a month, I'd say. Right, like everyone's motivated actually, so we don't even need to feed anyone at all. The only thing we'd get out of it is, I don't know, relationship building. I don't think it improves anyone at all. Let's do Edelgard. If only we could get someone who actually hates her. We should get like Edelgard and Dimitri. Actually, let's just try that. Since they're not getting anything out of this anyway. I'm curious.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Looks good. I will eat well.
Nah, you don't get anything. Well, that was kind of a waste. But since we're so far ahead on everything anyway, like it ends up being a waste, but not really. There's not really much to tutor with once you can recruit everyone. There we go. Shards of the lovely saints.
You have helped me so much.
Alright. And now
Need something.
we can put the
This one?
finishing touches on the statues, even though this is
They're
kind
all
of unnecessary.
This one?
Done. I never have to worry about the statues
You're
again.
all set. See you again soon.
They are fully fixed up, fully renovated.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That
Yeah.
means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes? There's going to be a big investigation into the Western Church soon. I wish I could be a part of it. I want to hear for myself why Lenato had to die.
This poor guy. Art book. Can you pick who you take for this? Yes, you can. But it's only faith, so only some people actually benefit from this. I guess if you were really strapped for casters, you would take Annette. But Annette really is not great. Mostly because she doesn't have anything unique. She's not Lysithea. She's not a real healer.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Look good, but I'm loud.
And then Balthus over here. I'm loud. He'll get his healing. Don't you worry. All right, let's use the sauna. I'm interested in this. Makeup brush. Okay. I can take one person, right? I can only take one person in my class. Alright. What the hell is going on with my controller? Should we do Lorenz? I got big plans for this guy. In fact, I actually need to change his class, and I don't know if I've changed his, the tutoring correctly. Yeah, we're probably never using Hubert. I'm not gonna lie. Lysithea, Yuri, Balthus would also be a good pick, so that way he can get his magic training out the way. What does Lorenz have? Because I forget. You get so many people, I start to forget. Yeah, he has a C. He might Maybe he'd be good as like an armored knight. I don't know though. No, I don't think so. I think he's better off as a caster. Let's do Lorenz. I'm gonna make this character work one way or another. You're not taking this away from me, damn it. What is he doing? Alright. Wait, who's this person to the right? I have no clue. Let's increase the steam. We're gonna sweat it out one way or another. Increase the steam. Alright, he feels really good. Let's stay a little longer. What do you think? Can we get one more? I'm a little nervous he'll go over. Alright, he's perfect. We're done. We are literally radiant. Alright, so I can feel my worries drifting away. Alright, nice. You do it multiple oh, you could do it multiple times a day. Not with the same character though. So you could do this as like a quick way to get support with someone. Did I get someone with him? I'm already at B, so probably not. So hypothetically, I think it has to be Byleth. But this is like basically a free and cheap way to get support and not have to spend money and food, unless you want to build two people specifically together. So who else would I take? Who else needs the boost is the real question. Lorenz is kind of like the lowest. Annette, but I'm probably not using Annette. We could do Ingrid. Probably do Ingrid, Constance, Happy, Lindhart. Yeah, let's do Ingrid. Somehow Byleth does not just completely pass out from doing this. Increase the steam. He almost dies over there. Very nice. Increase the steam. Oh my god, what the hell happened with her? I'm fucked. There's no way I can do it anymore. She heated up way too much off of that. Oh, I'm screwed. Byleth is nowhere near ready. Well, that's it. We're done. Ingrid feels refreshed. Good for her. Yeah, I could have stayed in longer, but I don't know. There must be some pattern to being able to do it well. Let's do Constance. What is this guy doing? Get the fuck... Scares. Like, actually scares me. Increase the steam. What? Like, I can't even do it twice with her. You know what it is? Maybe the more I do it, the more diminishing returns I get. Because I'm not going to be able to catch up to her now. She's already done. Yeah, she's done. I'm not gaining anything. This is literally all for her. This is going to push her over, probably. No, she's perfect. That's it. I can't do it. So I could probably do it once a day and get something good out of it. Alright, well, before I forget, I'll do the greenhouse.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again, and so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor.
Wait, who died?
Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I'm really confused. Wait, what? Oh, because I'm very refreshed, I get a bonus. Did I even get A in Faith before? I didn't do much healing. I did a lot of casting. So what I could do is, since nobody needs the food, this month could be honestly very short. I won't even pretend. Oh, hey.
The next mission is to rout
What?
bandits in the
You're
kingdom,
indoors.
Is it not? I find the idea unsettling.
Oh, there's some
The
like...
bandits have captured a large prize. They are insignificant in and of themselves. The matter would be more appropriately dealt with by Margrave Gautier or the Fargus royal family. I grant that I am most likely jumping at shadows, but I fear that if Fargus is weakened, the tipped scales will lead to widespread unrest.
I like that we get some nice insight from her when she's completely knocked out, basically. So if you have tea with her, is it just depressed Constance the whole time? Because it's outdoors. Isn't that just, like, torture, almost? I don't know. There you go. Drop all the money. I think I have bullion I haven't sold. I think that's basically it. I don't know. We could teach, I guess. Or I'm sorry, be taught. Probably like faith or something. Yeah, let's do that.
It's things are...
What? Wait, did I just do faith from her? I'm sorry. This is why I can't really record at all. Especially late at night. I literally forget what I've been doing. And what I literally just said and did not even 30 seconds ago. Hey, it was either this or Paper Mario, okay? And this is easier to record from.
You must, however, you will...
Which is ironic, because this game has a lot to it. But you see, that's my secret, Captain. I don't pay attention to anything I do in a video game. It's been like that for a long time, and it's not changing anytime soon. Can you recruit Cyril yet? I don't think so. I don't think it's when he's in here. I think it's like next month. There's like at least another 4, maybe 5 months in this act.
I heard about the things you did.
Hey.
I'm so glad Lady Ray is safe. I figure you're a
You're
great
welcome.
person after all, Professor.
Nope, goodbye. Okay. Can't recruit Claude. You break my heart. You have no idea.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
I don't need sword. I don't even use weapons anymore.
I'm so sorry my older brother is causing you all this hassle, Professor. Don't misunderstand. I always thought he was a piece of garbage. But I never thought he'd steal the relic. I can't wait to see his face when he realizes I'm in the group that was sent to take him down.
Yeah, that is right. We have to take him for the next mission. Right. Who else teaches? Where's Jerome? No, he doesn't teach magic. We might not have many magic teachers left. Where are you? Oh my god.
Hey there, Professor. I've been hearing if you ever...
Faith. I don't know why she's good at faith, but sure. There's no gambling or money skill in this game. Does it matter who you cook with? Alright, Yuri. How much poison are you putting in this? Game 1. We don't really need a plus 3 HP. Let's get the luck so we can get more crits. So that I can flip out over getting crits. It's great.
Wise indeed to set me to this task. I'm an excellent cook. Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
This
What?
is hardly a palatable ingredient. But if we season it just right, nobody will be the wiser.
Maybe.
Wow.
Alright. Somehow we didn't make poison. I seriously cannot tell if that's my phone or not sometimes. Is that it? Oh, it's time for everyone's favorite. Do I tell people what they want to hear?
Right.
By the way, I played this game through. This is my third playthrough. I still suck at this. I'm supposed to write a letter to my brother, let him know how I'm doing, but there's nothing I want to write about. On top of that, it's too much work. Oh, come on. What would Hilda do? It's definitely not this. Would Hilda want to tell the truth? Fuck. I hate this. Who is this? Is that Marianne? I'm not good at cleaning. I try my best before you ever. We all have things we're good at. This isn't one of yours. Don't panic and just get to cleaning. What? You know what? I give up. This is the most depressing part of the playthrough. This and the tea time. I can't relate to these people. All right, I can only instruct them how to kill. That's all I'm good at. I can instruct them and I can send them to fight. I can't relate to them. Happy we need to do her faith. Lindhart we need to push his writing. I'm gonna make Holy Knight. Oh no, you know who I'm really gonna make work first? Great Knight Leone. I'm not kidding about this, by the way. This is gonna happen come hell or high water. I have the utmost faith in you, Leone. Actually too pure for this game. What was I doing? I lost my train of thought. Alright, we got his stupid thing.
Brings back. You make this.
Alright, very good. Be embrawling. Alright. Work on his magic. Now for Yuri, he's kind of even in that regard, so we don't have to worry about him too much. Constance we have to do... Oh no. What? What piece of shit did this? Please tell me it's good enough.
It is still.
Nope. Happy is what? Bo? Ah.
Thanks for...
I feel like I'm being trolled.
Guess I learned it. You're late.
Please be enough. Thank you. Exhaustive Strike.
Power eye control.
Okay. We have 3 more. Do we need to do anything for Lorenz? I mean, we kind of need to raise his writing, right? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if we want to be a Dark Knight, he needs to have writing of A. Which means we somehow need to get writing to an A. Warlock? No. Oh, you can't see Dark Wizard yet. I don't know what you need for it. I might take off the reason requirement then. And just let him he'll level reason through just fighting and teaching, and then we'll just have writing go up. Because like the heavy armor stuff is kind of killing me, I'm not gonna lie. Felix? No. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna fucking hell or high water get this shit up. I'm gonna make this character work, or I'm just flat out never using him again. No, we need to level her. You know why I need to level her? I'm murdering the shit out of the Death Knight. Thank you. We actually need to use Bernadetta. We kind of need to go back to using people actually supposed to be in this path. So we'll use... Oh, crap. Let's do Petra.
You have...
Somehow she always becomes a Pegasus Knight. I don't know how. Alright, cool. I think we'll leave this as it is. Eventually we're going to start using riding duty. We could use that later on with some other characters. But I think we have mostly everyone anyway, so let's move on.
Thoughts?
Uh-oh. Friend of mine's deep in debt, but every time he gets his hands on some money, he ends up giving it to someone he thinks needs it more. Is he going about it all wrong? What? Your friend should focus on repaying the debt.
Thank God.
Worth it. Completely worth it. I don't care. Uh-oh. It's Yuri's birthday. Here you go, big guy.
Thanks.
Remember the part where he threatened to kill me? I remember that.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm good to go.
It is done.
Good times.
The battlefield has
Nosferatu.
as long as it makes me stronger.
Wild Abandon. Thunder.
I'm certain I've improved.
Hit and Run. Seraphim. Oh shit, Seraphim? Really? Should have made him a monk. I fucked up on that. Alright. I don't think there's anything really to teach anyone, even though they have other classes available. There's not really much to do. People just kind of have the classes they need. That's about it. No, Raphael can be... No, I want him to be a... I want him to be an armored knight. 65. Because his axe is low. Like I said, Raphael just has a really, 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 really bad ability. Goodie Basket is way too unlikely to trigger. For only 10% max HP, it's way too unlikely to trigger. I didn't even save, whatever. Money is not a problem. It's fine.
I failed.
Don't care. Yeah, see, it's available. We just don't have the stupid thing. I mean, we could make him a mage in the meantime, but it's only like a mission or two, really. So unless I was actually using him non-fucking stop, it wouldn't really benefit him at all. Oh, and you get Heartseeker? Oh, shit. You know what? Fuck it. Might as well have him do something, right? What's his magic stat? 10?
Was there?
That's actually not terrible. His strength is only 12. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else really to give people. Alright, cool. Well, I don't think anyone really cares too much about this. I think we've seen this 1,000 times. I think we can maybe all move on with our lives. Well, that didn't take too long, all things considered. The battles do get they made me replay the same map twice. I think because both of the missions I needed to do took place in the same map. I literally had a complete moment of deja vu. I felt like I wasn't even awake. And that's not the fault of the game. I am all over the place. We might be able to get to the mission today, honestly. That's really what I want to do. I want to at least try to do one mission per video. I think that's fair enough on my third playthrough. Why is she slightly happy? I actually have no clue. Why is she happy? That's a bad thing, by the way. Why is she enjoying herself, possibly? Something's wrong with that, obviously. There you go, praise. She's on C+, right? Yeah, that's C+. We're making her a Gremory. This is all she's ever going to do in the whole game. We'll just do this. Since later on she's more likely to end up non-stop healing than anything, we'll boost that as early as possible. Maybe we should do, yeah, well, let's do Ignatz. I shouldn't really think too heavily about it. It's not super important as long as they're learning the right skills. Like, as long as they're learning the right skills, could boost anything, really. But what's important is I just boost somebody. We do need to use Ingrid. I will use Ingrid. Oh, I got some in my eye. Sylvain. I see his brawling, and in my head I'm like, oh, let's level that. That's an easy, that's easy points. And then I gotta train myself to not see that. We're gonna do this guy again. So help me God, you're gonna ride that fucking horse. Let's see. Okay. We actually need to use Ferdinand. We need to start using some of the other people. I was using Bernadetta a fair bit. Bernadetta is pretty good. Her crest, if you could get it to activate, would make her really good. Seal speed, that's very nice. I feel like Hilda learned something along those lines. Alright, there you go. Casper, oh fuck that. I'm not using Casper. Edelgard is coming along pretty nicely. Like, I know I can leave her a little bit lower because she just has naturally better stats than pretty much almost anyone else. Sylvain, we're doing the usual. I like the idea of having a budding talent in this game. I think that's something cool that a lot of other games like this could do. Keeps each unit feeling a little unique, you know. Not sure everyone has one, but of the people who do, it keeps them feeling fresh, you know what I mean? Alright, we actually need to up her healing. I was using her as a caster quite a lot. She's actually probably one of the best hybrid units in the game. Hands down. Like I said, her and Marianne put Annette and Lindhart pretty much out of business. It's rather disgusting. Ingrid, what was I doing for her? Sword flying? Lance flying. Yeah, it would be a waste to not level her after we did the spa. Kind of looks like one of those symbols you'd have in a car for the air conditioning and the heating. Damn, I remember we had that. Specifically in our car. That was nice. Absolutely. And there you go. We will never talk about her goals again. Who? Oh. Are we A rank already? What's with this music? Shit.
Hey, friend. Thanks for joining me when I had to deal with that mess a while ago. You were a real help. I wouldn't say you fully earned my trust, but you've earned something for sure. I owe you.
Don't worry about it, buddy.
I can't not worry about it. I don't like owing people. Guess I'll just have to surprise you someday.
Yeah, what was it you're doing here anyway?
I was just rummaging through what we recovered from the Scorpions, and I stumbled across something pretty special to me.
Notebook? A diary?
It was under lock and key, so those thugs probably thought it was something of high value. The Elder gave it to me when I was small. Losing it really got me where it hurts.
Who is this Elder?
I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you about it.
Yeah! I love it.
I can't remember how old it was, but my mother had taken in an elderly man wandering the town. He was worse for wear, could barely even walk. She nursed him back to health under our humble roof. In return for her kindly gesture, he taught me to read and write. This notebook is a relic.
That's pretty nice.
Not too long after that, I came down with a terrible illness. We had no money to speak of, so a doctor's visit was out of the question. My mother went everywhere asking for help, to no avail. And then the Elder stepped in and saved me. I don't know how he did it. what it was he did.
Yeah, where is he now?
Long since passed on.
Oh, rip.
Natural causes.
Actual F in the chat.
Shortly after he cured me. My illness, it turns out, was part of a larger plague that swept through our village. So many died. There I was, having escaped death by some strange luck. I felt grateful and helpless. So little Yuri figured it would be his mission to help anyone he could as he grew up.
Help them how?
However I could. Not necessarily by making gold rain from the sky, but in smaller ways. The streets are filled with kids who have no homes, no food, so many dying of disease, or some cheap medicine would have saved them. I figure, if I can save even one unlucky soul...
Dude, he should have had a lord of his own part.
It's a small...
In my universe, he would have had the Revelations story.
To help those who need it.
Solve every problem.
When I recruit my people, it's to that end. To give them a home. The turf wars, the gang, all of it. To honor.
Shit would have been cool. It's truly admirable. I'll believe him.
Well, thanks.
There you go.
Despite what you now know about me, I'm still the Lord of the Underground. Don't go forgetting that. I do what I have to, whether people view it as fair or foul. The way I see things, the goddess gave me two gifts. My life and my charm.
Yes.
That's been gift enough to get in with slimy nobles, so I can pull their strings as I see fit.
We would have had the best plot line, dude.
Of course. It wasn't always easy, but in the end, it's all the same little game. Once I used a clever name and my charms to become the attendant to the head slug of a noble house. Yet another time, I took a name befitting the kingdom that landed me in the academy as a noble's adopted son.
What?
That's how I've gotten this far and earned
wow.
my fortune.
And he never came to check up on you?
Spread my wings of protection further to help those who need it most.
Alright. So your current name is also fake?
As though I tell you, friend. But perhaps you can share what it is you think.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Yuri isn't even his real name. It's just all we know him by. Oh no. Constance.
Yes, these herbs will do. Though I note we're short on arcane crystals. I'll make a note to keep some in reserve next time.
Will you need anything else, my
No
lady?
more materials, if that's what you're asking. Though I do still require a test subject.
A what? I love when people answer a question. A what?
You.
The
now,
what?
Lie still, please.
Is this 4 p.m. ball flattening? Or, I'm sorry, dick flattening is the
A bit
meme.
of rest to clear my head would be good for the next steps. Let us leave off here, and I shall see you again in the morning.
4 a.m. I don't want to be a test
I
subject.
better make some headway on this tomorrow.
She's not even
Every day
listening.
counts, you know. If I can complete this ritual, I'll be famous throughout the known world for it. Oh.
Might do all of
The
this.
prestige it will bring me is necessary to restore my fallen house. Or was your question, why go to so much trouble for a fallen house? Because I am a Nouvelle, as were all my ancestors. And our line has endured too long to end with me.
Why would it end with you?
Oh, yes. You don't
Oh
know.
my god, they killed the music.
Well, seeing as you are serving both as my research assistant and test subject, I should explain myself. House Nouvelle was granted its peerage shortly after the establishment of the Empire. For generations, the heads of our house have been scholars of magic. They often enjoyed appointments to esteemed posts within the Empire. However, during the insurrection of the Seven, we cast our lot with the Emperor and were punished for it. We suffered
It's probably
further
referenced
losses when
later.
we were used as a sacrifice to Dagda and Bridget during their attack. My family, including my parents and older brother, died then. The town of Nouvelle is now an ash heap. The 6 great families decreed this to be the end of my house. We have not left now but the name. No title, No subjects? No land? Everything I was to inherit has been taken from me.
That's all you have to say. I see.
What I require is an achievement so grand that Lady Edelgard would be forced to recognize it. And then, House Nouvelle will take its rightful place among the elite class once
The other
more.
6 families must be the other people.
You understand that to collaborate
Casper,
with me towards
Lindhart,
such a grand purpose
Bernadetta
is a high
Ferdinand,
honor, don't you?
Hubert, and Edelgard's
I
families.
guess, good night. I expect to see you bright and early tomorrow.
I do like that though. Like they fit everyone into the story somewhere. It's all like you're getting more puzzle pieces, you know? It's not like you're just getting random outtakes.
Thanks.
You're getting stuff that actually like fits with the world lore. Makes it seem more complete, you know? Alright, most people are about C's, a couple D's here or there.
It is still far from enough.
Oh no.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Impressive. Thanks.
Honestly,
Appreciate it.
oh, hold on. I feel like I should actually explore today. First thing I'm gonna do. No one's level 20, so there's no levels really worth getting. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this guy into fucking Armored Knight. Thank you. Okay, so now at least we could kinda use Raphael. Because I'm not teaching him Brawler.
Yeah.
I refuse. Yeah, other than that, everyone else, I'm not using Anna. Anna's probably not bad, just no reason to use her. Other than that, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save. I really shouldn't explore today, right? Because most people, I think, are reasonably motivated. We have enough for yet another teaching session, including the 2 we just did. So really, the correct answer would be to explore, I'm sorry, to battle. But I kind of don't want to do that. Actually, let's see this.
Life is a series of peaks and valleys. Our union is, to my mind, the highest of peaks.
We have A-rank
Spoken
music.
like one who's never known the lowest of valleys.
To think, we were once a pair of blooms, flourishing side by side in the upper echelons of Enbar society. Despite our different aspirations, I think together we could have taken the mantle of leading the Empire.
What a tool.
Tread carefully, Ferdinand.
Some part of me clung to hope that you might emerge from the wreckage. I am glad you have. I know that was a difficult time for you.
Oh, so you surmised that the single most humiliating event of my life was difficult, did you?
Oh,
It is
big
becoming
brain.
clear to me that this conversation is a waste of my time.
Oh, that was rather brusque.
Well, pardon me if I seem unmannerly in the face of a reminder of all I have lost. My family, my home, my friends, my people, everything. I am all that remains.
I did not intend to offend you, Constance.
Then what did you intend? How like the noblest of nobles to be unaware of the suffering.
I'm not
one
sure how we
causes.
got here, honestly.
You can't grasp what it is to be a newly minted peasant, can you?
That is simply not true. I care about you, and I was attempting to offer some words of comfort.
Enough. I need more than words. More than you have offered to provide.
Oh,
Though I am without status now, my spirit is no less noble. It will not do for you to condescend to me in my houseless state.
You have my sincerest apologies.
I don't know if he was really doing that, though.
I did not mean to come across as condescending. I was merely being careless with my words. As you say, I have never experienced loss at such a staggering magnitude. I cannot imagine the pain you have endured.
Indeed, you cannot. I advise against trying. The more you harp on it, the more irritated with you I become. Never shall a day pass that I don't work toward restoring my house and reclaiming my title. You, on the other hand, seem content to remind me that it is lost. Thank you, but I had not forgotten.
Constance, please.
I see no trace of the boy who made waves with me at balls and embodied the finest in the nobility.
Oh.
This arrogance of yours is a discredit to House Iron.
I mean, he is arrogant. That is true. And it just ends on a black screen. It doesn't even fade to black. It just, everything goes black. Eesh, that was a little rough. Oh, here we go. Petra Ignatz, rank B.
Ignatz, I am having a request.
Huh? For me?
Did we see this?
Yes, only you can be helping me.
I should be. I should have
Something only
kept
I can
track.
do? That's a lot of pressure. What's it about?
I want to borrow your lens, your glasses. I have curiosity.
Oh, you want to try my glasses? All right.
I have so much gratitude. I will be trying.
This is gonna be terrible, isn't it?
So, Petra,
Yo.
what do you think?
The world appears blurred. Oh, my head feels dizzy. The danger for being sick is now very high.
Alright, I don't think you'd feel sick that
Petra,
quickly.
Take them off. If you lean on me that hard, I'm going to... Ah!
Anime?
How are you feeling?
I am feeling much better now. You have my thanks.
You're welcome? I guess you shouldn't wear glasses unless you need them.
Yes. I do not have friendliness with glasses. Like heroes' relics, only certain people can be using them.
Glasses are like heroes' relics. What a funny thing to say.
It is not for a joke. I was saying the truth. Your glasses are only for you to use. But I give thanks for you showing them to me.
Petra's always so serious. Relics, glasses.
I like this cross class.
I never thought about it like
Or
that.
cross house. It's really kind of nice. I wish we had more of this. Not to mention, those are two of my favorite voice actors in the whole game. Have we seen this already? Oh god, yes, I think we have.
Hello, Marianne. You're well.
Yes, we definitely have. We're skipping that. Oh crap. I actually have to consult my damn chart for who's pairing with who, because I don't even remember. Oh my god. I have to see this.
To find the analog of your beauty in nature, I can turn only to the lily. Only that flower is so sweet and so delicate as to approach your loveliness. Why, just look at these soft, delicate fingertips.
I'm gonna puke. And then I'm gonna go to bed.
Into fragrant lilies before my very eyes.
If you're so wild about flowers, why don't you try a flower shop?
Oh, wow. That was... I'm sorry I saw that, but I am so
That
glad
was
I
a
saw
disaster!
Oh, did you not realize? I was only testing her. Any woman who is taken in by such simple flattery is ill-suited to my noble disposition.
Oh, okay, I'm glad you explained it, because I thought you just got rejected. Just flat out, no way to make yourself feel better about it, rejected. And the reason, your nobleness, is because that is really not the way you go about hitting on a girl.
Oh, is it not? And I suppose you consider yourself an expert on the subject.
Of course.
Pay attention, kid. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh my god. This will be great.
When I saw you, I just had to come over and say hello. Because finding you here feels like fate. Maybe we could go get some tea. Get to know each other better.
I think you must have mistaken me for someone else. Someone who cares. Please excuse me.
Someone who cares.
Exquisite. Simply masterful. When is the wedding?
That's weird. Girls usually fall for that speech. You must have spooked her.
To think that the noble House Gautier would be blessed with such a graceful and charming heir.
Please. I'm a much better heir than a self-important failure like you.
Ooh.
This is not worth my time.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
So do they make up in the B tier? I actually want to see how this ends. I also need to see the end of Lorenz Ferdinand. What did I do before? I'm not looking it up now. Well, we have to do it before part 1 ends. I'm not doing it now. So how do I want to torture myself today? Oh, fuck it. We'll be back. I'm doing more battles. Actually, shit. I'm doing more battles. I actually do need to progress people's relationships. Do we have this? Yes, we do.
If you don't have any business here, go away. You're bothering me.
I think we've seen this.
Finally spotted me, did you?
Yeah, we definitely have. Okay, beautiful. I think I even said before I wanted to see that one play out. I don't remember who I had Annette paired up with. I guess it must have been Ash, because I actually don't remember. Mercedes Sylvain. Unfortunately, Sylvain is literally the hardest one to pair up with anyone at all.
Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray.
I forget how this ends.
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy?
I like how she takes special in the shitposting way.
Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse?
Just don't say it at all.
Here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
I didn't think you could even say that sentence.
Something you like.
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying
Did we
the
see
head of
this?
House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the
we
family
did. We
after
did.
that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, praying. I forgot that I was on
Does
my
he join her at the end?
Right. And
Oh,
I
no,
interrupted
never
you.
mind.
Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
Look how wholesome this turned out to be.
House Bartels wanted a crest and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Yeah, Sylvain could have been a class head. Love him. I love him for it. I think it was Annette Ash. Yeah, I'm not interested at all, actually. Alright. I hate everything. I hate everything. Dedu has a birthday on this day? Well, not like it really matters when you're not, you know, in his path. So, it's unfortunate, but we don't really care. Anyway, it's a few days later and I'm continuing this. I kind of took basically the whole week off to do nothing, which was very exciting, let me tell you. And of course, as soon as I hit record, sirens. But the reason why I waited to record today for so long is because my neighbor has been playing music. I don't know if you can hear it. Ideally, you can't. Oh, we need to change Felix. Honestly, he's so far gone. I almost kind of just want to wait the 2 levels and promote him then. But his sword isn't high enough. Yeah, Hero uses axes in this game. I'm kind of weirded out because I've been playing Valentia and Hero uses bow. It's kind of weird. I guess it's kind of a flex class, huh? They kind of just do whatever. I mean, we do this, he gets more strength. The 1 speed won't really matter too much. This is better. Needless to say. I've been kind of messing around, doing a couple of different things. Generally just trying to vary the people I use, which hasn't been going too well, because you can clearly see who I have and have not been using. What is it, just level 20? When can you take the Abyssian exams? Brawl and Faith needs to be higher. Okay, well what I'll do is I'll make him, basically make them into mages, or for him it would be a priest. It doesn't necessarily ruin his ability to double up. Oh, but it kills his movement. I mean, it's whatever, right? Like, because otherwise you can't really level his Faith. He has Faith of C, right? So he's what, at C, C+? So you know what, we probably just leave him. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, fuck it. I think we're good. If it's something I forgot, oh well. Took me long enough to get to this mission anyway, so. Plus, the missions are what we're really here for, especially, at least in part 1. I mean, even in part 2, you get to a point where it's kind of grinding out the same stuff. Why are you here?
Those villagers were
helping.
right when they said a storm was brewing. But they were more afraid of an attack than they were of the storm. Let's end this quickly.
The thieves have taken Conan Tower as their base. There it is in the distance.
Miklon must be more skilled than your average thief to have overtaken a place like that.
This area was the site of a massive battle several hundred years ago, when invasions from the north were at their peak. This tower was built for both surveillance and defense.
From Sreng, I think it is?
Seize it.
You know your history, Gilbert. If I recall correctly, you're from the kingdom, aren't you?
Oh, gross.
I left
Kingdom.
my home long ago. If you have any questions about the mission, I'd be happy to answer them.
You know about the... I feel like I answered the same things over and over.
Placed great importance on
I
whether
apologize.
or not someone bears a crest. Margrave Gautier has 2 sons. A crest never manifested for his eldest. It's not hard to imagine why he left and wound up in this sort of life.
There's no reason that crests should have the power to dictate someone's destiny. Don't you agree, Gilbert? He was just another victim of cruel fate. Forsaken by the goddess, who now demands his execution.
Okay. Boy, they are really throwing the seasoning in the water here. I mean, to be fair, Sylvain feels the same way. But I take Sylvain's avenue of it more. Just because you don't have it doesn't mean you have to basically do what he's doing. But Edelgard is an absolutionist and a purist at that. Okay. Because this is a special mission... Oh, we already have Sylvain. Perfect. Where's Edelgard? Are we required to take Edelgard? Am I blind? Oh, no, we're not. Goodbye. Okay. This is more or less the crew I've been working with. These are not the pairings I've been working with. But this is more or less the crew that I've been working with. I've been trying to level up a couple of people. We give Ingrid to him. Sylvain? Oh. I've been doing Sylvain Mercedes. I think that'll be pretty good. Lorenz is going to be a great unit. I hope recruiting him will be easy again, because I definitely want to keep using him. He's really good. As a mage, he's actually pretty decent, because he can do a little bit of melee as well. He's a flex unit, but the problem with flex units in this game is that sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're really not that great. Now, this mission is basically going to literally be just run up the fucking hill.
Welcome.
I don't foresee there being any real difficult... Oh, wait, what? Oops.
Come back soon.
Yeah, I will. I don't foresee them... No, I did the wrong thing.
Well.
I don't foresee them being any real problems. As you can see, my money is through the roof, because with the DLC enabled, you get a shit ton of money.
The enemy is close.
Don't hold back for my sake. My brother is going to pay for everything he's done.
It's really cool to bring him along, since he actually has something invested in this mission. But as you can see, These are like level 9s. Like, even at like level 5, this would not be a very difficult mission.
Focused.
Which is why I'm going to try to use... Is there delay? No. I'm going to try to use some of my lower level units as much as possible.
Leave it to me.
I think after this month, or within a month or two, we start getting the paralogs, and that's where we really can start making a lot of units pretty broken.
I stand ready.
I'm on it.
I like how there's actually an echo inside of here. That's pretty cool.
Here we go.
Sure.
Sure thing.
I think the only person I haven't leveled yet is Annette. I don't even remember who I'm partnering Annette with. Is that it? Yeah, who cares? Oh no, his sword's broken! Oops! No wonder they both went for double activation.
Next time, bring your friends.
My bad. I totally did not even notice. I think he does have a sword. Yeah, he does. How do you do it? There you go. I totally saw it earlier, I totally saw that yesterday, and it slipped my mind to even consider changing it. I do feel like this is delayed. In the very minor amount that makes it annoying to kind of play. So I'll fix it in a minute. And by in a minute, I mean never. Alright. Definitely the third time around, a lot of fights end up just being flat movement. Especially when you get unit diversity. Can I hit him? No. Especially when you get unit diversity like this, you really begin to feel like you're not flexing as hard to solve problems anymore when you have people like Lysithea, Sylvain, Byleth, who's fully spec'd into a bunch of different shit. Like, you're not as hard pressed to find solutions to difficult problems, if that makes sense. Does not mean it's easy, necessarily, although I think this is one of the... I think it would be safe to say this is one of the easiest Fire Emblem games. So... Oh, I didn't change your fuck. I did not review anything before I started. I'm sorry. I just wanted to... I want to do this mission so I can take off Fire Emblem and play something else, but I guess now I'll play an actual session today. Why not? I do not want him to engage this.
Now!
Nice. Oh, he maxed out his class? Oh, this is just a complete waste. This is why I can't delay sessions as much as I do. Cool. Oh, come on!
What's next?
Unbelievable. Get rid of the bullion. Okay. Can we have Lysithea counter this person with Luna? Because if I do anything, it's just like, you can't even really begin to use some units. Use the shit out of Lorenz. It's disgusting. I think actually I do have the part 2 armors unlocked, but I'm just not going to use them right now. There's no reason to really use them. No one's even hurt. It's a pretty looking spell. I don't care what happens to Gilbert. He killed him, by the way. I don't care. What? I really don't care. I don't. Oh shit, did I open it? No, there you go. Free Armor Slayer. There you go.
Should have trained better.
Goddamn.
Still got room to grow.
I mean, Raphael has good health. It's just, I need to find some way to boost his resistance. I don't know if there's equipment in this game to boost. I don't really want to put herbs into him or anything. I don't like him that much as a character. But, like, that would be the type of stuff I would say to do, is to put as much boosting stuff into it as you can. Now, I might be wrong, but I don't think you can get higher than a B rank in most conversations in part 1. I might be wrong about that. There might be exceptions I'm not aware of, but my general understanding is that most A rank conversations in this game happen in part 2 or later. Don't care. Alright, because I know how this mission plays out, we're gonna start messing with the timeline a little bit here. I'm gonna start doing stuff like I'm clairvoyant. It really is just the extra battles, honestly. I think the extra battles, because I actually want to do them, they end up taking the most time. If I didn't want to do like every single battle and maximize my 3 battles a week, and do multiple 3 battles a week, or multiple 3 battles a month every week, then it will be a lot faster. But I specifically want to max my rewards, because I want to... My ideal goal for this game, which I'll totally never reach, because after I finish the 4 major campaigns, I'm totally retiring from this for like a year and a half. My ideal goal is to get myself into a position where I have enough renown that at the start of every playthrough, I can spend enough renown to just get all the stuff I want and then just forget about it for like the whole playthrough, you know what I mean? So like I want to be able to buy all this stuff, and basically I want to end every playthrough on a net positive.
Here we go. Attack them from both sides.
Oh, you're big-brained, aren't you?
It's an ambush.
I'm aware. You're all the way back there, old man. Okay. Now, I know this is completely unrelated to this game, but if you have a 3DS still, I 100% recommend that you buy Shadows of Valentia. I actually have really enjoyed it a lot over the last like week or 2 that I've been really playing it. It's been a shit ton of fun. I really like the fact that it's like 2 campaigns mixed into one.
Won that.
Brutal. It's like 2 campaigns mixed into one. I like that a lot about it. I also like, specifically, I think that Alm and Celica are really good protagonists. I like the chemistry that they kind of play off each other with. I know I'm making it sound more prestigious than it really is, but, you know, I kind of like that stuff in games. Specifically, you know, that's the type of stuff I feel that really makes a game memorable and interesting. Oh, goodbye.
I just worked harder.
Maybe in like a year or 2, I'll do hard mode or maddening. I mean, if I'm gonna play it on a higher difficulty, I probably should just play on maddening, shouldn't I? Like, what's the point otherwise? Oh, okay. You know why? Because what I should do... Oh, she doesn't do resistance? Oh shit, his resistance is shit for right now, never mind. We're not to the point where he just gets, what is it, no damage from everything? Blue Lion, that Blue Lion playthrough is really something else. Really is something. What? Actually did not see that coming. My only complaint about Valentia is that characters can only carry 1 item. So they can only carry, like, if you want them to carry a shield, that's it. They have to use a base weapon. If you want them to, like, I wish you could carry more, is basically what I'm saying. Why is this guy like a juggernaut, by the way? Resistance of 9? How? What the fuck? I don't know. They soup up this guy. They want him to be like a mini boss. But I mean, obviously, this is not going to be a threat for me. Unless he one-shots by... Oh my god, I forgot that. I love it. Dark Mage is such a good class. Let's see. As you can see, Lorenz is ridiculous.
You're outclassed. I'm still not satisfied.
His magic is like equal with his melee. Oh, crap. I kind of want him to get the kill. I think Yuri... Yeah, Yuri won't kill unless he crits. Ah!
Face it, I'm better than you.
I'm counting on you.
Do you two even know each other? Like, that's the real questions I gotta start asking sometimes with this game. Like, do you two know each other? Oh, I want to see a kill with Luna. We'll play it in slow motion, too.
You were outmatched.
Love it. I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. Lysithea is actually my favorite character. Definitely one of my favorite mages in almost any game I have ever played, without a doubt.
I owe you one.
We'll gingerly walk people past this. And then eventually, like, once I get everyone's relationships up, what I'm gonna do... Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start specifically focusing on the characters I actually plan to use in the end game. And needless to say, Lysithea will pretty much always be one. There is literally no reason to not take Lysithea. And even if you want to say, like, do a challenge run, Fiendish Blow is going to be really good, by the way. Even if you want to say, like, do a challenge run, I would still recruit characters just so I don't have to kill them. From a story mode standpoint, I don't want to do that. It sits really poorly with me. Does she have a bow? What the fuck? Oh, the training bow. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. At least casters in this game don't use up MP, or they don't use health to cast. That's one thing I'm not a huge fan of in Valentia either. Because, well, it works in your favor, and it also screws you over a little bit. It works in your favor defensively, because if you can hit the opponent down... If you can hit an opponent down in Valentia to 1 HP or below the threshold needed for them to cast a spell, they'll no longer be able to retaliate, so you just get to hit them again for free, which will probably kill them since they're that low. And that's why, like, it works in your favor, but it also kind of doesn't, because I don't like having my own casters be affected by it, so I'd rather the enemy get away with not being affected by it as well. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, my casters should be immune. I really like that game. I know it's nothing to do with this game. I really like it. I'm really just sad. It feels like, to me, it kind of got ignored. Oh my god.
Just give up.
It feels like it got ignored because Fates was the big one that they really blew their load over. Fates and Awakening.
Easy.
And in my opinion, I think Valentia is better than both Fates and Awakening. Awakening is very kind of bare bones in my opinion. But that's not to say it's bad. Oh god. 4 archers all at once.
Acknowledge my contribution.
We're not going to be able to get Happy to do anything. I mean, not everyone goes for Lysithea. It's like, Lysithea's defense is just non-existent. But that's understandable. I didn't bring any bow users.
What's next?
Like any actual bow users. What? No one to heal? Did I heal Lorenz last turn? No. There's no one to heal.
That helps.
I will say that Fates and Valentia, and maybe Awakening, I don't really know much about it, got a shit ton of DLC. Fates literally, like, I'm not counting Revelation as DLC because I don't think it really is. I think it's just what they did for this game, just pay more, which, lucky for them, that game was good back in 2016. Alright, fuck it.
Magnificent.
This game really did not get the same DLC love. Because Fate's got like a whole extra campaign involving the child characters. And I thought that was really kind of cool, even though I didn't get it. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know, because like, partially because getting the children in Fates is kind of a pain in the ass. And I probably have ranted about this on stream at some point. If you play male Corrin, it's impossible to get all the children if you romance Azura. And if you romance almost anyone that's not like an extra character, like how Anna is in this game, you basically would have to marry Anna to get all the kids. This game is kind of weird, because some paths you have an exact amount of people, some paths you have too many men, and I think in 1 or 2 paths in this game you have too many women. So it's really like this weird meshing. I've never had this problem in a Fire Emblem game. Oh, kill him. Goodbye.
A trivial victory.
And Lorenz is the right amount of shit talking, by the way. Well, what a nightmare. What, I think his crest increases his damage by 5? Or it might be by 25%. Sometimes raises might. I think it's by 5. I think it's set. But I could be wrong, so don't take my word for it. Uh-oh. And we'll get rid of this guy. Oh!
You fought well.
I didn't even hear what Sylvain said. But yeah, no, like, I feel like Valentia is a great game, and I definitely recommend it. I know Nintendo has basically silently disavowed the 3DS, which is kind of lame in my opinion. But it has a lot of good games on it. And in fact, games I'd arguably, I would honestly say I like more than some Switch games.
Now's my chance.
Really? This is what you do? I mean, you know what? I can't counterattack to a Gambit. It's actually the smartest thing they can do. That hit. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Who needs some killing? Now, if I move her there, we have to... I can't move her this turn, can I? No. We have 4 mages. That's why I'm struggling in my head to, like, find more characters to, like, actually do stuff with. Because we have 4 mages. So, like, I almost can't even move.
A grand skirmish.
I like that the Abyssian outfits have, like, thorns on them. Or chains, I guess. I guess they're supposed to be chains. They kind of look like thorns a little bit. Zetta's is ridiculously broken.
It's not over yet.
I like that. I think that's a cool design.
It's just not my day.
Which is why I wish it was a bigger campaign. Oh well. Especially when you see how much other Switch games get. Kind of wish this game had gotten more. Unless they're working on a new project already, which would be pretty sweet. Can't complain about that. That would be awesome. That's exactly what I want. I love Fire Emblem. I love it more now than when I did when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, we had different Fire Emblem games. No rewinds.
Another win.
I
Very
will
nice.
master this.
And Valentia also doesn't have, like, ridiculous amounts of supports. It's very much still like an old-style game.
That one is expected.
Which is why I kind of like it as much. Well, he doesn't unlock anything for that? Okay.
Thanks.
So half the game I don't try to figure out who's fucking who, which would be It's not the worst thing in the world, but you do begin to really feel it a little bit. Definitely by a certain amount of hours in, it gets up there. What? You're just wasting my time, old man. Oh, why thank you, Constance. Okay. Actually, here we go. Steel Lance? Oh my god. How are you gonna get brutalized this bad? 14. Can you move again after a gambit? How much have I moved to get here? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5? Oh my god, I can't even count anymore. It's been a long week. Or Slayer. Oh, he'll double up with the steel? I was looking at the broken steel, that's why. Broken steel.
Why have you come, you crest-bearing fool?
His voice actor's
Here
familiar.
for the Lance of Ruin, Miquelon. Hand it over. I don't want to humiliate you, but I will.
Hurry up and die already. If not for you, if it hadn't been for you.
Shut up! I'm so tired of hearing that. You've always blamed me for something that isn't my fault.
Oh, he has a crit chance. That could have been bad.
Careful, please.
Please.
I owe you one.
Honestly, I know what casters I would take if I had to actually, like, take maybe, like, 3. I think at most in this game you could take, like, 4 casters. And I think those 4 casters are Marianne, Mercedes, Lysithea, and Dorothea. I don't know how what the DLC characters can learn, because I haven't really done much with them. But that would be like the ideal in my mind. It's like in the base game, those are the 4 best casters in the game because they all have something interesting and new. I think the only exception might be like Lindhart, because Lindhart I think learns Warp, and he also is a Physicker. So that would be at least pretty good on his regard, you know what I mean?
I'm on it.
Alright, does he get anything for finishing him off? Nope, silence. I like how they make you Kanto, by the way. You can see he has 0 HP. Because right now the game is in this weird state. Where, I mean, well, it's not weird. It's not like a glitch, but you get to see someone have 0 HP and be dead. Oh, this is the best. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like the Fire Emblem Warriors thing. They just weirdly miniaturized it. Alright, cool.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children.
What? Oh, I thought they were going to show Byleth fighting him. I was going to say, that didn't happen.
What the hell?
That one guy in the back has the best facial expression. Am I allowed to do this?
Dad, look at that! I'm out of here! Hold on!
No, I guess not. Yeah, why are you not running? The Mega Mind.
No!
I'm sorry, I usually never play sound clips on my actual playthroughs. That was what I did. I had a good time. That put a smile on my face. Okay, anyway. I'll be serious, I swear. Oh shit. I forget we get reshuffled.
That form. Oh my. Is this your first time fighting such a thing?
Ah, goodbye.
Such is the fate of one whose
What?
life
You're
is
not
corrupted
here.
by a
Go
cursed
away.
stone. How pitiable. The least we can do is put an end to his
She
suffering.
says with a smile on her face. Oh shit. I cannot play the game like this. I'm sorry. Gotta go for him. Okay, well then we could start by flanking. I know how to fight these. Oh, is Lysithia? Oh, I love you. You're the best. Yeah, I don't want to block his way to Gilbert. It's like the last thing I want to do. Honestly, if I don't raise, not reputation, what's the word I'm looking for? Support in main missions, it's probably not a big deal. There's more than enough fights when you're A rank, especially from part 1, to do whatever relationship building you want to do, I feel. I can move her in? Oh, sweet.
Thanks.
Yeah, he actually gets messed up here. Thankfully, it's nothing too horrible. And no, if you're wondering, if he dies, he's not gone permanently, I should probably say. Don't sweat it. Creststone was once embedded in the Hurl's Lance of Ruin. If the Yuan lands a hit, foes unable to use magic, grants strength +6. What is it? Oh, assault.
What is that? It's like watching a bad dream come to life.
I'm here to help.
Let's win this already.
Very nice. That never looks painful to them. Alright, we want him to stay there. I mean, we could heal this guy. It doesn't really matter a ton. She might have been able to double up. I didn't even check, so I'm on a roll today. What? Oh my god. Seraphim. 22. This is actually good because he won't counterattack. Literally the best character in the game. But also probably one of the fairest. Because she dies pretty easily. She could get one shot. Alright, we'll bust this. I meant to do Banshee, that was my bad. Nice! Crest activation, that's lucky. So because of that, we're already on the last health bar, basically. Alright, and just because I don't want him to die, I'm gonna heal him. There's no point in her attacking anyway.
Thanks.
I don't know if we can end the fight right now. Do you get anything from armor breaking? No, I don't think so. Maybe not for him. Unless he crits, we're not killing him this turn anyway. Oh, wait. It's 39. He needs to crit again. No. It is possible, but it's just not probable. That's how I'll put it. There we go. We never get to use this.
Expected.
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna let Raphael get the final kill, if I can. Or the final hit, rather. I mean, this is over at this point, anyway. 20. God damn. All right. I think we make him a paladin next. What? No! Oh, okay. He didn't do it. Oh. I skipped out of instinct. Whew. Well, actually, we can't break him. Shit. You know what? Do I really care that much? Not really. That's the sad, unfortunate part. Not really.
Goddess, the beast is gone, yet Miklon and the lance remain.
It is done. Let's retrieve the lance and depart at once.
Miklon, my brother.
Yeah, I like that you have stuff like that in missions. So side characters don't just feel like they're there just to be extra fodder, basically. They actually are there to have a purpose in this. That's why I like this game so much. Like, every character has a purpose in the story, besides maybe a Ned.
Man, his form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
I don't know.
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodlan would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear?
Absolutely, Lord Rhea.
His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
You knew?
Of course. That is why we rushed to recover it.
I already asked the other one twice, I think.
The church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would.
I will not what? Sure, as you wish.
You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back.
Did you even get that option before?
For the coming moon at that time.
I assume the Archbishop was pleased with your performance. Did you return the Lance of Ruin?
I returned it.
I keep thinking about what Gilbert told us.
Miklon?
Yes. Miklon was discarded by his family because he was born without a crest. Eventually, he became a masterful thief and gathered enough ruffians to capture a fortress. Right or wrong, he was a gifted leader. He could have been a great asset to Fodlan. What a waste.
Yeah, but he was an asshole.
It's true that a crest can increase your magical
abilities. You can be a gifted leader and be an asshole.
To wield the full might of a hero's relic. But one cannot measure a leader's worth based solely on whether or not they bear a crest. There are plenty of talented people in this world without one.
Why is everyone so obsessed with crests? That's a good answer.
Blessings from the goddess, that they're necessary to maintain order in Fodlan. But the people are wrong. Crests are to blame for this brutal, irrational world we live in. Their power is granted only to a select few, whom we elevate and allow to rule the world.
Says the woman with the crest.
Have you ever wondered if the only way to create a truly free world is to dispense with the goddess and the crests? Do that, and people will have no choice but to rise and fall by their own merits.
Well, not necessarily. I don't think so.
I question whether you revealed too much to the professor.
Perhaps I did.
It is true that our teacher possesses a rare talent. Even I cannot deny it. The ability to wield the sword of the Creator is concerning.
I've already explained this to you. My power alone is insufficient. That's why I'm borrowing power from those people. If our teacher can wield it in my stead, I believe that would be for the best.
It's a risk. A dangerous one. You leave me no choice but to take matters into my own hands.
What?
Please excuse me.
What is he gonna do?
I can't hide from the truth. I can't do all that I must on my own. If all I can rely on is my own ambition, my path won't be easy. Is it so risky to reach out my hand? Father, I swear I will not stop until I succeed.
Yeah, I sure hope we
My
get
regret,
to learn more.
My grief, my whole life.
Soon.
I've thrown it all away into the darkness.
I mean, I kind of see the angle
Professor,
she's playing off of.
You have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then, I shall tell you about your
Do those
mission.
flowers ever wilt on her headdress?
Archbishop.
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flayn is missing. I cannot find her anywhere.
Oh, maybe Hubert's
Professor,
responsible
have you
for
seen Flayn
this.
recently?
That would make sense. I have not. I literally just got back.
I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh, no, no, no. What am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
Yes. Yes. I love you, Rhea.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon.
Horsebow is a great
Rumors
name.
of a Reaper.
Should be an actual type of bow. Maybe it is. Never seen it in a video game. Doesn't
As
exist to
cold
me.
air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horsebows.
Yeah, it is a real thing. Holy shit. I have played this game 3 times and never thought about that. I don't think I've ever played a game that says horsebow. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, it's a bow specifically to be used on horseback. But, I mean, when in a video game have they ever prevented you from firing a bow on horseback? When the game lets you fire bows. Like, that has never happened. Oh, double birthdays. That's actually never happened.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flayn has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flayn is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider
This poor man.
But
what is it you're afraid of, my friend?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
the people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well.
Your sister.
You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, Your mission for this month is to help find Flayn. The knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
Yeah, I got a whole month to waste. What are you talking about?
Flayn has gone missing? Most unsettling.
It doesn't seem likely that she's simply gotten lost. I'll help in any way that I can.
So, our mission this month is to find her? Well then, let us hurry and locate her before anyone else.
I hope Flayn is okay. What would happen if... Just what would we do if...
You can't think like that, Byrne. Sedith would have a heart attack if he heard you.
I've heard that she has a crest. But I suppose for this moment that is irrelevant. We'll start by gathering information. Someone must have seen Flayn recently.
Right. If we work together, I'm certain we'll find her.
Why is everyone so obsessed with crests? In a room full of people who have crests. It's Petra's birthday? You know it. Alright, what was I doing? They force you to explore today. Who mastered their class? I can't even remember. Lysithea did. So we'll put her on the only other class we're able to currently. Might as well. We're skipping to the next one. I don't think... I need to get a chart of what class gives what in this game. I'll do it eventually. It's just... I've been lazy. Could have done it at any point in the past. Yeah, I actually really do like Sylvain more than Ferdinand. Ferdinand definitely is good, though. Who, what, where, which one? Sylvain. Can you make Paladin? 42, his lance and his riding are kind of shitty. So honestly, I need to stop using him and just focus on leveling up his lance and riding. So maybe I'll use Ferdinand this month. Oh god, I'll teach his lance and I'll just have him do riding. Is he really against... Yeah, he's bad at healing. But there's literally nothing else for him to do anyway. If you're a caster in this game, you kind of have to do both. Or you could just focus on one. But I mean, you know. We need to explore this month. You could skip. Oh, actions will be automated, so it probably automatically finishes off everything. Okay, let's go. Since it's the first of the month, we'll go to Abyss in a minute.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Deliver this letter, okay. We already finished all the statues, so that's done for good. Never have to think about that again, which is pretty nice.
Hey, you.
Hey! How's it going, sis?
Please watch over Flayn. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
Find medicinal herbs, okay. No other reason for me to be here anymore. Let's go down here, do the DLC. I guess it's best to do Abyss at the end. That way you don't have to double load. Is Anna again? Yes, it is.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super...
Okay.
Hey!
Is it the same thing every month? It is, yeah. And she just gives you an extra mission every month, basically. Okay. Oh, I got slowdown. Let's, I think this letter is for Cyril.
Let's see. I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks, Professor.
Where's Catherine, actually? Crap. Fighting? Yeah, training grounds, I should say. I know this is the month that you can recruit her. Underbrand replica, badge of graduation.
Did you hear about Flayn?
It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
No? Oh, I thought you could. I feel like I've definitely recruited Catherine for this mission. This is something really weird is going on. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on.
Hello? We must begin our search for Flame, Professor. If she ran off of her own free will, that's her business. But that may not be the case. For her sake, I suggest we assume that she was abducted and begin an investigation. Who benefits from kidnapping her? Let's gather all the information we can on anyone who's been acting strangely.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask.
If we fail to locate her soon, it'll be too late. Let's assume she's been abducted. That's really kind of weird. I could have sworn you can recruit Catherine. Maybe even, not last month, definitely this month, though.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flame's...
You're on first name terms.
Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera.
Yeah, we know. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Flame was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? Then the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like others.
Oh, no, you're not gonna patsy Shamir.
Hello.
I feel like somebody says that in every path, though. Flame? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my
What an
mind was
asshole.
somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her.
Yeah, Patsy Hanneman.
No, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flame.
I'm merely suggesting that if he were to find out about her crest, he might be, you know, tempted.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's who.
Is her crest rare enough?
The major crest of Sethlin is rare, but there are others who possess it.
I wonder if there's any visual difference between a major and a minor crest. Like, I assume crests appear on, like, people's hands or something. Because I don't know where else and how else you'd identify and see them, I'll be honest with you. I played this game a bunch. I don't know if they're on people's hands or not.
Break. Is this about Flame? You find me suspicious.
What did you do?
Somewhere else. I understand.
Yeah,
that
there you go.
hardly.
Oh, here we go.
Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm impressed. I can assist with any tasks or help with your students.
Thank you.
I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
Which will never be again after this. Yeah, you don't add her to your class. She's just gonna work with you. Which is basically the same thing. Oh, she starts with an A in bow? I mean, what do you even do with her after that, you know? It's like, alright, she's got an A in bow. Like, there's not really much else to give her. I do the same thing with her every time. Maybe you can only recruit Catherine after recruiting Shamir.
To think that Flame would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
I'll have a gift for you. So,
No.
necklace. No! Not talking to him.
Professor,
Wait, who the hell are you? What?
the monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month. It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flame soon.
I think you're the most suspect. Your portrait's hair doesn't even match your character model.
You're looking for Flayn's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least.
Felix, low-key, super smart.
We'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flayn might have eloped.
Is that a possibility?
I was just suggesting things, and suddenly I was seeing stars and Ingrid was yelling at me.
That might have been my phone, I apologize. Just because my cable is actually right next to my microphone, which doesn't matter 90% of the time. Leonie!
Flayn have gone. Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around, but though it wasn't just Flayn.
Okay, cool. Kind of. How many people? Jeez, you gotta literally talk to everybody. That is actually like a lot of people. This dude doesn't care. He just wants to get food.
Flayn isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flayn, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Alright, cool. It is most definitely. You know why? Because you're getting lead after lead after lead after lead after lead.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that.
Here she was always yelling at
because
you.
of my dumb jokes. She says that they're not very good. But if I went around kidnapping everyone who said that, the whole monastery would be empty.
I mean, at least he's honest and aware. Oh, we have to go over there. Now, let's go talk to Catherine.
Professor?
Did you hear about Flayn? Some of the
We already talked to
what
her.
would make you suspect him?
Heard he goes out every night. Yeah, you can't recruit her. This is so weird. I know you could recruit her before.
What would make you suspect him? I see.
The mask is suspicious, yeah. That's enough to suspect him. He wears a mask. Oh, guilty as charged.
A moment, please.
Yeah, you have no talk option. Goodbye. That is really, really weird. I'll be taking this thing and throwing it somewhere else. Yep, not important. Maybe it's not important. I don't know. I'll look in a minute.
Because of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something.
A mask.
Of some
Yeah,
sort.
Yaritza's
I'm not
mask.
close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
Oh, that's enough. Okay. There's just a bunch of false leads that eat up more time. I don't really think there's much to train off of people. Where's Rhea? I actually don't know where. Oh, she's in the cathedral?
Really?
I hate that one person that always says that. Yeah, I know she's in the cathedral. Yep.
Professor, have you still not found
Who is
any
this
leads
dude?
regarding Flayn's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere.
What the fuck is he doing? What? What is happening? What? Dude, he's flipping out. Holy shit, this dude is going fucking nuts.
Yes. May the goddess...
What? Did I like pin him in the fucking corner? Like my head hurts.
What?
There you go. Squeeze him a little more. Let's get him in there. Let's get him real stuck. No, you don't, bitch. There you go. Look at him. Look at him go. This is the best thing that ever happened on this game. I could... What? Apparently opening the menu No? Okay, there you go. Look at this dude go. Now this is top tier right here. I could see, this is something I could watch for like 10 minutes. Alright, let's mess around. Let's see if we can get him to like really flip out again.
Professor.
We gotta hear every dialogue option this one random dude fucking did. There you go, he's getting faster. Shit. Oh, he's like a box. He's a walking box. No! Get the fuck! No, I fucked it up!
Hello there.
No, I got it. You can force him in the corner.
That's right.
I don't know why this of all things is so funny. Let's see if I can unload him. Like make him do some weird shit. Why is Constance standing outside? What is she doing? Yeah, this dude gets super stuck. Alright, is there anything, are there like emotes I could do? Look at his head go. What? I thought his neck was gonna twist around like a cork.
What?
What? I'm just gonna sit here. This is the end of the video. I'm done. I'm never playing this game again. Can I save? No, if I save it won't reload me. What? He phased out? What? Can I force him back in? Yeah, this way, bitch boy. No? Oh my god, you can directionally influence AI.
What?
Get in the corner. I cannot believe this is something you can do. So why was he able to get out when I was in the menu? He just like completely phased by like it wasn't a thing. I don't know. I don't know why any of this is happening. Anyway, I think we got our couple of chuckles from it. It's a really weird oddity. You've probably seen me kind of unintentionally do it before. This was fucking nuts though.
Hello there.
And you look all over the place because you're trying to follow him. Alright, I've had enough. That was worth it. I'm sorry. If you hate me for watching it, well, I was gonna say something mean. I guess it is kind of boring if you don't want to see an NPC walk into me for 5 minutes. I apologize. Stuff about that in games always intrigues me. So, you know. It is what it is. I'm a man of simple pleasures, which is why I'm never happy. Wait, what?
Manuela ran off with Yuritsa's mask? We'll have to speak with both of them.
Hopefully that air conditioner's not on the mic too much.
Yuritsa is likely at the training grounds, or in his quarters on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Cool. Alright, we're done with that. Let's go to the... I guess what we do is we spend as much time in the sauna as possible, unless we're specifically trying to build relationships between people.
Impressive. Nice work.
Alright. Oh, we also need to go to the greenhouse. For the medicinal herbs. You know, that's actually pretty good. I don't really need to do flowers anymore to raise reputation, so I'm just gonna ignore it and just go ahead and like dump all the different seeds and stuff. Okay. Go north. Actually, no, we'll talk to Marianne. Is it Marianne out here? No, it's Hubert. Yeah, it's Hubert and I guess what I'll say is that if you haven't, like I said, this should not be the first playthrough of this game. If you want my action, like if you haven't played this game before, I recommend you play it. Stop watching this playthrough and go fucking play it because it's amazing. Even if it means you have to buy a Switch, go do it. But if you're here just for the show, you know, maybe you're not a fan of Fire Emblem, maybe you're not you just want to see me watch or play something, which is, I'd love to hear from you. That would be interesting. I'm grateful. But if you're just here, I recommend you watch the Golden Deer playthrough because that specifically was the playthrough lost my train of thought. That specifically was the first playthrough of this game I did, so all my natural reactions are there. This is, we're wasting time here. Kind of already know the outcomes of a lot of this stuff. Like, well, basically what I'm getting to at this point is I'm starting to see, like, oh, there, like, all these things in the dialogue you begin to notice on your second and third time through because you're getting more and more of the puzzles put together. That's what I'm really liking about this, like, replaying this game again and again and again, is you begin to see more of the puzzle pieces sort of fall into place. I don't care about what a random monk has to say.
Young what? Flamed crest.
Alright, I'll be taking that. Thank you. So how much do we have? 6. So what we'll do is we'll have people eat. Unfortunately, for some reason, you're unable to recruit Catherine, which is really weird in this path. I know for a fact, because this next mission, using her was actually how I was able to cheese certain aspects of what's coming up. So what I'm going to have to do to compensate for that is what I really need to start. What does this do? Increases luck. Sure. What I'm gonna have to start doing is I need to give myself some really good weapons so I'll be able to actually murder this guy coming up. Because I use her to do that. Iron Axe Plus, yeah, she'll be fine with that. If I mean, I don't really even want to use her 90% of the time. We'll have him take another vulnerary if we ever use him. We should probably use some of the lower level people, specifically from this house in particular. We'll sell the bullion. What? You take another one. Petra's like the only one in this house I've really used, and even then she's low compared to some of the other people I'm abusing at this point. Alright, we'll give the Armor Slayer... Well, obviously Felix would be the best person to use an Armor Slayer on. What we need is a Horse Slayer. I don't know if we can buy Horse Slayers. What can I do with this? Trying to think. What? Hold on. Actually, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I have no clue what I'm doing. Let's do Ingrid. Actually, hold on. Let's see. What are the supports I have so far? Oh my god, who's waiting? Rhea? Oh shit, here we go. Now, we've seen this before.
When you speak with me here...
I'm still nervous, Lady Rhea.
What a sweet child you are.
Oh my god, I love her.
My apologies. I should not be treating you.
She's so nice when she's not being vindictive about the church.
You don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
He never mentioned you, no.
Oh dear. In any case, by the look of it, when I first met Gerald, on one fateful occasion...
Now that would be a cool prequel, I'm not gonna lie. It's never gonna happen. No, thank you for telling me.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
Yes?
Never mind. By coming to suffice it to say that my...
Cool. What a sweet child you are. Well, damn. I love it too. Balthus? Oh, we have to wait. Yeah. We're missing Raphael's C. If I'm missing anyone's by the time we get to the end of the game, I'll just buy it, because at this point now, Renown is not even in short supply. Which Renown actually exists in the other Fire Emblem games, but I think this is the game where they've actually, like, used it the most. Needless to say. Yes, you could probably figure out who I'm pairing with who by now.
The stars aren't moving, but the ground we stand on is?
Yep.
We're on a big round thing that's always spinning.
Round? It's
And that's why
flat!
the stars seem to move through the sky. Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's true.
That's false!
I admit I'm having a difficult time wrapping my head around it. How is it you know these things anyway? If you were a noble, it would make sense that you'd have a formal education.
Rotate the mic just a little bit.
In the village where I was born, there were people who studied the stars. They taught me.
A village of stargazing folk, huh? Do tell. I've never heard of such a place.
It's a very well hidden village. It was a small settlement deep in the forest where no one ever bothered us. I was born there, grew up there, but when I got older, I felt like I needed to see the world. I couldn't live my whole life in one place, you know? So I struck out on my own.
I always knew you were an odd little bird. Your birthplace makes you a rare little bird.
Yeah, well, pretty soon after leaving her nest, this rare little bird was put in a cage. I thought it might be some kind of punishment for leaving the forest.
From one prison to another.
You think that because you wanted to live your life, you'd be punished? That's ridiculous. Look at this objectively. Was it punishment? Or was it just plain bad luck? There's nothing wrong with wanting to see the world and expand your horizons. Take me. Had I never left that gutter I call home, I'd have gone my whole life never learning how to look at the stars.
Yeah. I left my village because I thought I'd find a better life beyond the forest. Now, I'm not so sure.
Regret is pointless. What matters is how we live right here, right now. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, their 8 rank must be amazing.
Do you ever want to return back?
I could say no, but I'd be lying. I've been feeling homesick lately. Nothing happened there, for better or worse. There wasn't much to be scared of. Everyone said the outside world was dangerous, that beyond the forest, all we'd find was an early grave. That wasn't exactly true, but my life was for sure easier when I lived there. I used to spend my days fishing, hunting for pretty flowers, running around for no reason.
A rare occurrence indeed.
What is?
Seeing you smile in that way. You're always so, I don't know, neutral?
Yeah, with no
That's
emotions.
not true. I smile when there's something to smile about. It's strange though. When I'm talking to you, I can't help but let my guard down.
Yo,
I don't like to discuss
already.
where I came from, but with you, I feel like I can open up. You know, I've been thinking a lot about my mom and dad lately. I wonder, are they even alive?
I honestly like that, specifically with Yuri. Yuri, like, he's like a bunch of things at once. He's like a mafia-style boss, but at the same time, he's like a super nice dude when he wants to be really cryptic sometimes. It's really kind of weird. Actually, wait, let me check this before I mess it up. Oh, crap. Dorothea has an A rank with Petra? See, it's hard to tell who really ever gets married to who. Because I know some characters are bi in this game. But specifically, oh god, I opened the wrong tab. That's pretty bad. Is this the right one? Oh, I didn't watch this. Okay.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
30. I must say, you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you.
I should play Fire Emblem Heroes.
Had dulled
I just hate gacha games.
But you got it right on your first try.
They put these characters in.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
Jeez.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot.
Why are the women in this game are brutal to the men?
I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You were always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee.
He's busy? Like a busybody? She winks and leaves.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps
you go from flower to flower without caring about which one you pollinated? I don't know. Even I'm lost by that. What? Lindharts we cannot develop yet. Who do I have for Casper? What? Oh god, we gotta start work. Yeah, we'll work on that for sure then. Felix Leone.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
How long did you expect me to stand here?
I did just say sorry, but I could say the same to you. You were pretty slow to settle on a time.
I can't help having a busy schedule. Plus, I thought you could use the extra time to prepare.
We could go back and forth like this all day, or we could get started.
You were the one who kept me waiting. Let's begin.
On my
sparring? I knew this was going to be a good relationship. Let's get it.
That's better. Okay, go!
Let's see what you...
What? Tricked him.
Oh, a pit trap?
That's right. How you feeling down there?
Dude, Leone is fucking awesome.
Say what you want, but Captain Gerald taught me this one. You're heavier than you look.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting that.
If this were for real, you'd be dead. Aren't you glad I put straw down there instead of spikes?
Yeah, good thing Fire Emblem isn't that brutal.
I underestimated you. I suppose your lateness was a ploy to distract me.
You're not wrong. I did it to rile you up, draw you in. You're capable, confident. I was counting on that. So, what do you think about Captain Gerald's training now?
His technique worked and you won. What else is there to say? Winning is all that matters.
Dude, Leone is so smart.
To a major vulnerability. I'll need to be wary of traps. Thank you, Leone.
Seeing as you're thanking me, can I ask you a favor? Will you come watch my next training session? I'd like a few pointers about fighting in close quarters.
The loser must pay tribute, I suppose. Yes, I'll help you train.
You will? Thanks.
Alright, cool. Leone is actually one of the best. Do I even have anything with a net? Oh, I do. Holy shit. A net, Ash. Spoilers.
Oh, Ash. Are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
I wish you could just lock in people's relationships, honestly.
What's the matter, Ash?
That way you could see all the supports, but they're still married, you know?
A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot?
45.
Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garrett.
God, I hate problems like this.
The effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated?
This is a physics problem, and I hated fucking physics.
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballistic whirls follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high, and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
You're smart, Ash.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in the siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit.
You could have stopped right after useful.
This really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers.
That is me every fucking math class I've ever taken.
These calculations for us.
Oh, this sucks, but it's pretty useful. It makes sense.
A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
Wall of Fodlan?
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Damn, she turned red as a tomato.
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying.
And Ash is kind of naturally red. He's like almost always sunburned.
Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
God damn, the flirting is already happening at rank C. Imagine that, flirting with people. Have I ever done Ash Marianne? Dude, Ash is a fucking player. Holy shit. Look at all the people he can mag it to. Seriously. My God. Like, there's not enough story. I'd have to start replaying paths. And one thing they might do, because they did this in Fates, is that people's relationships might be different based on what path you chose. Right? I guess it's in this game it's house. What house you chose. They're not at a B, are you serious? Oh my god, all that shit I've done and they're still not at a B. Lorenz Marianne? There you go. I think we've seen this, by the way.
Tell me, Marianne, do you have a love of flowers?
Well, I don't dislike them.
I've happened upon a spot that's just teeming with splendid blossoms. Would you like
This guy's such a toolbox.
I think I would rather stay. It would be for the best if you kept your distance from me.
Well, perhaps I could pick a few of the nicest and present them to you. With a beautiful bouquet in your arms, your magnificence would rival even that of the goddess.
Butter him up.
I would never compare myself to the beauty of the goddess.
I see. Well, I don't mind. Oh, that is a lovely handkerchief you've got there.
We need to see more Sylvain Lorenz.
You know
That's what we need to see.
Reflects the sensitivity of its owner.
Alright, we've seen this. I'm getting out of here. Sorry to half play it and then skip it. I want to move on with my life. I say it so awfully, too. We already did Leone, Balthus, Happy we already did, Constance Yuri.
Hey, shady lady.
Shady lady, that's awful. That's actually awful.
Before not to refer to me that
Yeah,
way.
that's actually...
Right, whatever.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Anyway, what kind of bizarre spells are you weaving?
An excellent question. It's a brand of spellcraft many have dreamed of, but none have achieved. A revolution in magical theory.
Revolutionary spell work, huh?
Steel yourself for this.
Oh, I'm ready.
The working transforms leather boots into licorice, the old serviceable shape with a new, sweeter taste.
That's not terrible, but
That's
okay.
certainly something.
You could open up a
I'm sure
candy
we'll
shop.
ravage the economy with this one. So,
Oh, specifically only boots, by the way.
I was inspired by your suggestion that licking the nobility's boots would fulfill my dream. I went to my chambers to discreetly taste my own boots. They were less appetizing
How is she
than
this
I had hoped.
innocent?
The thought of licking boots day in and day out was revolting. But then I thought, what if? Tonguing licorice boots rather than leather ones would make the whole ordeal much more palatable. This is no run-of-the-mill penny anti-black magic. This is something new. Black licorice magic. I could lick the boots of 100 nobles if they all tasted so scrumptious as licorice.
Are you some kind of damn fool?
The common mind often has difficulty distinguishing between genius and idiocy. You set me the challenge of licking boots, and I would say that I have risen to it ably.
Correct. I told you to do that. But I think you took what I said just a bit too literally.
Then how did you mean it? Does the licking not count if the liquor enjoys it?
My god, this is like a Petra conversation.
Subservient. I'd even lick the mud from your boots, my lord. Get it?
What? Are there nobles so depraved that they would take satisfaction?
Yes.
There sure are. I've licked a boot or three in my day.
Indeed? Oh, did it not turn your stomach?
Well, of course it did. There's hardly any dignity in bootlicking. talking to you is truly entertaining. You're a special kind of strange. I've known many a noble in my life, but none like you. I was just dealing with a bunch of them, so the difference seems especially stark. Though, I guess you're not technically a noble.
Oh, why you have to attack her?
You were dealing with nobles in the dead of night? Wait, what? Did you just...
I'm hurt. Even I'm hurt.
Oof. I'm exhausted. Better go hit the sack. Don't work too hard, milady.
I did not give you leave to go! Ugh, his rudeness knows no bounds. But I'll have my revenge. Perhaps by exposing his business with these nobles. He'll rue the day he loosened his tongue in front of me.
Her voice actress is amazing. 10 out of 10. Okay, I've literally seen everything at this point. Hubert Edelgard.
Sometimes I wonder if your life could have taken you down a different path. If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles. Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well. Better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me. That's all.
Such a life may have had its appeal.
But you're a McQueen.
Years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you. Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood.
Ugh.
It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life. And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
How edgy.
Please leave the violence to me. A leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies. I will do it gladly.
And you wonder why I call him a simp. Because it's the trendy thing to do on the internet now. Wait, what? Oh, we already did Mercedes Lawrence. Fuck that. Alright, I think... Oh, we're already up to B for them. Okay. I think we're caught up on pretty much everyone that we can do. So now what we'll do is we're going to progress. 2 in particular. Actually, no, we won't. Because I don't know if it counts if you raise people's stuff now. Do Raphael and Ingrid, do they have one yet, actually? Yes, this is the last one I didn't watch.
This meat is so good. I wish I could send some home to my little sis.
Raphael, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just enjoying some of this roast. Did you want a bite?
No. I meant, what are you doing here? This isn't the
I like how all of her conversations are her getting up people's business.
That's funny. Of course I know this isn't a dining hall.
You know that, and yet you're stuffing your face here rather than where it's appropriate. You're not even seated.
Is that the best way to eat? If you think so, let's sit down.
You're missing the point.
I think you just took a kneeling position.
At least use a plate.
I don't have a plate with me, so there's nothing I can do about that now. But since when are you so proper, Ingrid?
I'm not proper at all. You're just downright crude. Have you no respect for yourself in your journey to knighthood?
Who said anything about knighthood?
Work from a very young age to be upstanding in all facets. You are making a mockery of all that we stand for. You!
Slow down. I can't do all this listening while I'm trying to eat.
Disgusting. Now you've spilled gravy all over your shoes and your chin. You'd better wipe that up.
Now you need everything to be neat and tidy? You're really particular.
This has nothing to do with me. It's what's expected of a knight.
Wait. All I have to do is be neat and tidy, and I can become a knight?
Yeah, maybe get a shirt that's your size.
just gonna work on being the neatest and tidiest one here.
Wait, that is not what I said.
Oh, really? You're probably right. I shouldn't bother with the neat and tidy stuff.
You are impossible.
This is like every one of her supports, like with everybody. I think, yeah, now I think we're really good. Okay, Lysithea and Hanneman. Even though we can't recruit him, we can't recruit anybody. It sucks.
Lysithea, do you like this kind of food? How is the seasoning? Is it hot enough?
Hey, the professor is right here. Can you please stop paying me so much attention? Thanks.
I think they can raise support levels anyway, though. Maybe. I think they can. And ideally we'll be able to recruit him eventually. Oh, fuck. I actually have to feed people. Do I have any food I could just spam? Basically this. Isn't this the dessert? Yeah, this is the one that everyone loves. Everybody loves this. It's actually everybody's favorite.
Delicious.
This and like the peach
like
sorbet, I think it
this
is. Oops. I like how Mercedes Lorenz just like happened to show up again. There you go. We'll do Lorenz, Marianne, and then Mercedes Ignatz. I don't think Mercedes and Ignatz have a relationship.
I did not expect you.
Not gonna lie, that looks good. I actually mixed hamburgers today. I like to brag about this now, kind of. I'm quite the responsibly good cook, so I'm good at cooking some stuff, especially anything to do with like meat and specifically certain veggies. I'm really good with that. That's like actually my area of expertise. Not so good with breakfast though. Breakfast is kind of a weird meal. My pancakes suck. At least I'll be honest. Like, look, I recognize they suck. I would not pretend and lie. They suck. I tried to eat those fuckers. I could not put enough syrup on it. Okay, we're done. Oh, there's a conversation with someone. I wonder who it is. Balthus. Oh yeah, here we go.
Stubborn little... That's it. Nighty night, sleepyhead. Guess that's it. Can't let lowlifes like you into Garrick Mock. Nobody likes troublemakers. Trust me. What the... Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up on people. It's rude. But we can discuss your lacking manners another time. Why are you here? You following me, pal? Guess I can't fault you for that, since you seem to have been mopping up enemies without me knowing it. She really thinks I'm gonna try to reclaim my title. She clearly doesn't know me too well. Yet she keeps sending fools my way like the stubborn shrew she is. That's my stepmother for you.
You haven't mentioned her before.
Shocking. Remember when I told you my little bro inherited House Albrecht after I left? Well, he's my half-bro, and his mother is devoted, to say the least. She'd do anything for him. Sadly, he had the nerve to be born without a crest. And here I stand with a rare one swimming in my veins. She's convinced I'll return one day to take back my title by force. Completely off her rocker, that one.
We can fix this.
Nah, not worth the effort. It's best for everyone that I take the brunt of her malice. I can handle it just fine. If I wasn't around, she'd shift her beady gaze to my dad. Even to my mom, who fled the house a while back. Or maybe my little bro would become the target of her good intentions.
So maybe she's just the problem.
That to happen.
Why can't your dad just... What? Why does she
That's
have all the
bottom
power?
line. Long story short, should keep your distance from me. If that assassin's dagger took you out, everyone here would fall to pieces. How would I explain that?
I can protect the both of us.
That's big talk, pal. So, you'll protect me too, will you? To think someone who can keep up with the exalted king of grappling would say such a swell thing. I'm a betting man, so I'll take the bait. Let's see if you really intend to protect me. Or if those were just pretty words.
Ah, it'll be easy, don't worry. I actually think that, like, grappling Byleth would be pretty cool, too. Alright, I think we're done, right? Oh, no, I need to go to Abyss. Almost forgot. Because it has its own special loading screen. And then we're truly done. This is, like, basically the only major thing to do every week, or every month. Since I already started recording, I guess I'm playing through to the end of this month, huh?
Did you see the man with the sickle? He looked like death itself.
I like how they have all this extra dialogue, by the way. This is nice.
Of the road, but he stepped around a corner and out of sight. I think he used some kind of secret passage.
What? Your outfit's completely different than your portrait.
Hey, you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Oh, this is my favorite character.
Someone's gone missing up top. And guess what? Because of that, this backup guy is still here. Ah! Can't catch a break, can I? The investigation may be over, but I thought it best to stay by your side a bit longer. You hear that? Mr. Backup is here voluntarily.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are friends.
That's okay. He's actually not so bad.
Alright, very nice.
As soon as word spread of Flame's disappearance, the Knights burst into Abyss.
Yep.
We tend to be the first suspects when these things happen, you see. I suppose it's little surprise when there are shady characters always coming and going.
Okay. It's little surprise. Yeah. 2 points. 5 points for seeds. We get 10 points, 15 points for 3 stars. So, at least for seeds, the stars are based on multiples of 5. Or... yeah, no, it seems like seeds might be the best. Because you could buy rank 1 seeds and you get 5 points. Whereas for everything else, you gotta buy rank 2 stuff. Yeah. And meat is rare, so it's probably not worth spending in. So is the tea stuff. Yeah, it seems like the rank 1 seeds might be the best cost-efficient method of doing this, if you could buy them. The root vegetable, it doesn't matter what you get. Just spending that would be probably for the best, and then just dump it 99 at a time. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll actually go back to the marketplace, but let's finish talking to everybody. Happy?
What kind of scumbag would kidnap poor Flame? She must feel so scared and helpless right now. I hope she's okay.
It's kind of you.
Not really. I just know what it's like to be in that situation. I was kidnapped once, you know. Hopefully we get her back safely.
Okay.
You looking for someone? Huh. Try asking Yuri. He's good with stuff like that.
Yeah, Yuri would know
Better at
something.
hitting things than finding them. Honestly, I didn't even know Seth had a sister. If you figure out where she is and need some muscle, just holler. We all have our strengths. For me, my strength is my strength.
Okay.
Looking for Flame? Some knights came looking a bit ago, too. Did some of my own hunting, but didn't find any promising leads. I even had some of my people search for her throughout the underground. To no avail. Think about it. The monastery is some 1,000 years old. Who knows how many hidden passageways exist? She could be here, or anywhere, really.
Alright, fair enough. I just think it's cool to get their input. There's also other Ashen Wolves, but they're not important enough to even be named. So, feels bad. Actual tragedy. I try to think of this as being the Revelations path line that could have been. Oh, you can't even leave this way. I think we're really done. Those are really the only 4 worth talking. Worth talking to, I should say. Those are really the only 4. So I mean, like, the reason I like Conquest and Fate so much is because I like the characters more, but I hate the way the gameplay is structured. It's really hard to have Fire Emblem games like this. I think Fire Emblem just doesn't work under the old formula as much anymore, where you just go from mission to mission. And it really makes it kind of difficult to farm out, like, affinity between characters and Fates. Like, I feel like Fates and like, Birthright and Conquest should have been modes, as opposed to different place or different stories altogether. I feel like you should have your Birthright mode, or whatever you want to call it, where you actually, like, get the full replayable farming missions and whatnot. And then you have your Conquest mode, which is like your classic Fire Emblem.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome.
You have a good eye.
His voice actor exists somewhere else for sure.
A pleasure. You have a good eye.
This is just gonna save me trips, basically.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure.
So how much was that? Like 12, like 4, it was like 4,800 each, right? So that's like about what? 19,000 to max these out?
Come again.
It's obviously more seeds than you could ever hope to spend in a single playthrough.
This one, yes?
We'll buy this.
I thank you. This one, yes?
Oh, who cares? I'm gonna get all this money back anyway. Fishing float? Oh, okay.
Return soon, please.
Need more money, please. Okay. After this, we are actually really done with this for today. We'll move on. We'll teach. Yeah, we're now. I already maxed out the statues, so I literally never need to do anything for them again. Because I like all the characters in Conquest so much, and honestly, from a story standpoint, I think Conquest makes way more sense than anything in Birthright. Or you could argue Revelations, I guess. But Conquest definitely makes more sense, and that's why I kind of, like, identify with it more. There you go. So you can get, like, just under 500. It's literally 1 extra from 500. And you can just rinse repeat that. So each time I do this, I'm making like 2,000 renown, which actually isn't terrible. Huh. Yeah, I'm done. Kind of wanted to go back and buy some more, but then I thought about it. It's okay. So you get like 500, right? And the more... Well, it's really the more battling you do, because harvesting doesn't really help after a point. The more battling that you do, and then right at the end of the game, right before the final mission, you dump everything into it. If you could dump weapons, that would be even better, but I guess they figured that weapons would make it too easy. They'd have to, like, really compensate you for possibly screwing yourself over. Oh, there's no teaching. Yeah, of course, why wouldn't you? Can I... Oh, I was gonna say, where's Claude at?
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
I can eat so much of...
They don't even have a friendship.
It is a perfect day to exert oneself.
Yeah!
Okay, I'm good to go. Good enough, Professor?
They don't have a support.
It's starting to teach.
Restore.
Oh,
Faith. Reason. Faith. Okay, cool. It also has to qualify. Oh, someone can become an Abyssian. They even give you a free Abyssian pass. So who is it? Is it me? I could be a trickster. Honestly, can you use magic? Oh shit! I can. I might do it. I might actually do it. Because we have enough to give all the Abyssian members their stuff. I don't know if you could get more than 5 then. So who is it? Sylvain? No. Mercedes? No. Lorenz? Like, who is it that... Oh, Yuri. Okay, I was wondering. So he can do it, but his sword and faith aren't high enough. So it's not worth doing yet. Constance will be up to Dark Flyer in a little bit. Which, in my opinion, is one of the coolest classes. I wish it didn't require an Abyssian pass. Like, having a flying unit that also can use magic is pretty... This is unique. This is... I kind of wish they were just master classes, honestly. This is kind of like Dark Knight. Canto. It's transmute. If you use it with a magic attack, grants attack +5 in Canto. Lucky 7. Each turn grants +5 to one of the following yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking was Yuri's actual innate ability. This is just a better thief, is what it really is. Yeah, I might do Trickster. I might start messing with people. That'd be pretty cool. What was I doing? I lost my train of thought. I have such a huge smile. Oh, crap. Well, I think this is the part of the video, or the recording rather, where I guess I'm just gonna skip until the actual start of the mission, huh? There's nothing for me to do. What I was thinking though is that it would probably make the most sense to do battle, or I'm sorry, explore battle. But really, when I think about it, if you're going to be able to just buy it, it would make more sense to battle every week that's not an explorer. So that way you get the maximum amount of money, which means you get the maximum amount of renown by turning it in. So for each load trip, I get about just under, what is it, 2,000? I think I get like 1,980 for dumping 4 stacks of the level 1 seeds. And you could just buy them infinitely, as much money as you have. So actually what I should do is I should sell... I don't think anyone... How many people are holding bullion is the real question. There we go. I need to repair those weapons. I could do it now because I have enough money. She comes with large bullion, okay. What is that? Dexterity. Okay, that's never going to be useful. Yeah, so I already got a ton of money. Can I buy from the dudes again? No, those special vendors you have to buy during Explorers. So I can't do that. But that's fine, because I can only access the Pagan Altar during Explorers anyway. So it all kind of equalizes out, is what I'm trying to say. Did I repair? I'm fucking stupid. You heard it first here. Actually, for her, the killer bow would make more sense. Because she specializes in crit. For him, the killing edge makes more sense as well. Does he have a steel bow? I'm gonna give him a killer bow. Oh, well, am I gonna use ash? Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. Iron Lance. Fuck it. Get it early. We're gonna need another horse slayer, though. I think I can use one. Yeah, there we go. Plus, I get to save myself a little bit of money by doing that. Can you forge a weapon that's not broken? You can. I'm gonna do it. Just because I need to kill that fucker. And since I can't recruit Catherine for some reason, I'm a little spooked, and I'm just gonna stick with what I know I can do. Alright, he doesn't need anything crazy. Iron gauntlets. The killer knuckles. I'm gonna give him steel. I'm not gonna give him killer knuckles. That's the first time I've ever seen them, though. Because I haven't really ever used a brawler, especially late game, mid to late game. I usually give up on it. Alright, cool. So we'll save, and next time we play, we'll go right to the next mission.